This is ClownPierce. He's by far the strongest player to ever play in my videos. Every time he's present, he manages to get countless skills and rise to a position of power. I've been wanting to put him to the ultimate challenge for a long time, fighting 100 of my subscribers head on, to actually see if he's the deadliest player that he claims to be. When asking Clown if he wanted any advantage when facing all of those players, he refused and said he wanted to fight all of them with the same gear. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 100 players versus ClownPierce. If you want to be in events like this one, make sure to subscribe and join my Discord in the description. So your main goal is gonna be killing those 100 players.
Right.
Clown logged into the server and I explained everything to him. The map is 4,000 by 4,000 blocks. It contains 3 different villages. The Nether and End are disabled, and for making potions on the map there is a special tower that contains loot for potion materials. Also, a bunch of barrels are scattered all around the map that contains loot like Netherite and shulker boxes. Clown has 4 hours to prepare himself before the session ends. Tomorrow the 100 players will be joining. Each player has a single life. If they die, they get banned from the server and can't come back. Same for Clown. If he dies, the video ends right away. He has a single goal: kill the 100 players. Clown ran around the map and collected a bunch of food from mobs. Then he headed down into the mines and started mining for resources. After that, he went looking for villages and found 2 of them. In the first one, he started trading with villagers, and in the second one, he killed all of them so the players wouldn't be able to use them. On the way, he also found a bunch of loot boxes. Later, he also found the blaze tower where he collected a bunch of potion materials and blaze rods, before heading back to the first village where he traded with villagers for the next 2 hours. When the end of the session came, he dug down the villagers and hid all of them deep underground. At the start of the session, the 100 player logged into the server. They were all in the middle of a huge plains biome. In front of them was a red beacon pointing to the sky that is very important to them. This beacon is linked to all their lives. If it gets broken by Clown, they all drop from max 10 hearts to 8. Protecting it is a priority. Regardless of that, most players instantly scattered and started collecting basic resources: wood, tools, going to caves to mine, and some just started exploring the map hoping they would find something useful. The poor chickens. The poor chickens. What did those chickens do? Why are you killing all of them?
Well, you see, it's the food chain, you know? I am on the top and they are on the bottom.
A bunch of players stayed back near the beacon to organize the team. Those 2 players, Gestacutioner and I Am Maker, were trying to organize the players to do useful things. This player called Cubist though didn't wait for any instructions. He instantly started working on the defense for the beacon right away. Things were looking good. On the other side of the map, under this village, Clown built himself a little base where he spent his time trading with villagers that he got yesterday for resources that he will later use in battle. But he wasn't the only one who was going to find villagers. The players also needed them, so a bunch of them went looking for the 3rd village that luckily Clown didn't find yesterday. They found it and started trading with villagers, but somehow one of them started a raid and got killed by pillagers? Come on, guys. But on the bright side, near this village there were 2 loot boxes, each containing a Netherite ingot that the players found. Back at the base, the players were cooking and progress was being done. Farms were built for food and Maker was working on building a mob farm. But something more important was about to happen. For all of them to stay organized and maximize their chances of winning, they decided to elect themselves a leader to guide all of them. Quickly, a stage was built and a couple players were selected by the group to give speeches.
This fight is not just about skill, it's about coordination and organization. With me as your leader, no effort will be wasted, no role misplaced. ClownPierce, he may be the deadliest player, but we are stronger together.
We are here together for one mission and one mission only, and that is to pierce the peers.
We are at our best when we work together, where we can strike hard and we can strike fast. You cannot expect to be at a circus and not find a clown.
We've all worked hard to build, craft, and survive, but imagine what we could do if we stood together as one united force.
After a vote, this player called Amir was elected to be their leader.
We have a chance to win, and I do believe we are going to win. As long as we work together, we got this, everyone.
Amir got to work right away. He got himself a council of a couple players to organize things and separate everyone in groups to do various tasks like farming, mining, fishing, or building defenses, which was starting to look pretty good. Not all groups were doing the hardest of work around the base. Some decided to take it slow and just provide provide food and maybe some enchants to the group. Like this player called Gonkas. He's an experienced player, but this time he decided to take it slow and fish with a couple of his friends, who were all basing near the lake a little far from the main base. Soon, the sun started to set on the first day and everyone headed back to the base. But this player called Blanky explored a little too far and somehow found Clown?
Yo, chill. I have valuable hands and I'm a very valuable goon.
Yeah, is that so? You wanna help me out? Is that it?
Yeah, man.
Clown decided to let him live, but mine some clay for him.
Alright, well, I appreciate all the clay.
Yeah.
But,
we can talk about this, man.
okay.
I'll give you the...
I didn't talk quick enough.
Before we closed the server for the day, my girlfriend insisted for me to check a little hut where some players opened a gambling store? I'm not sure. I think I'll gamble a good diamond.
So the way this works is you right click the grass. If you get 1 flower, you get your stuff back. And if, you get a return.
Where's my second diamond?
If you get 2 flowers, that's when it doubles.
No, wait.
Did I not explain it clearly? I don't know, man. Like, unfortunately, you did not bet anything this time, so you just bet for nothing.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, this time here.
I'll keep it a buck. I only have.
Yo!
Unfortunate. I get to keep the diamond. That is how it works, John.
After I got scammed, I went to check on Clown, who had expanded his base and finally decided to craft a netherite armor out of the netherite he found on the first day. He was looking pretty fancy with those trims. Anyways, this was everything for the first day.
It's impossible for us to beat him alone. We're gonna have to share our gear. We have a group of elite PvPers, okay? We've picked a lot of the most powerful, the greatest PvPers we have around here that have a chance to stand against ClownPierce. We're gonna give them the greatest loot to increase their chances. We need majority of you guys to be working on building this defense, okay?
All the players were gathered at the base, still working on gearing themselves. They knew it wouldn't take much longer for Clown to come for them. Having the right armor, weapons and defenses was a priority for everyone. The main beacon fortification were reinforced. A wall was built all around the beacon for the players to stand on and have a better view of the area during the fight. The beacon was also encased in obsidian and covered with water to make it more complicated to mine if Clown were to come. While people were working on the beacon, others were still all around the map trading with villagers or exploring. Also, a player managed to find the blaze tower. All the barrels inside were empty, but they still tried to get the blaze rods from the spawner at the top. Nothing was spawning though.
Does this spawn?
Yeah, it spawns, but like you're missing something.
Missing some?
The players didn't realize that the spawner needed to be covered from the daylight to actually work. Clown had realized that and strategically removed the coverage he built while collecting the rods to slow down the players, and it actually worked because they thought it was bugged and just left. At the base, most players were chilling while building or fishing, when out of nowhere,
Oh, CrownPierce heals! CrownPierce heals! CrownPierce is healed.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Clown was there. There was no time to lose. Everyone gathered around and above the beacon, protecting it and waiting for Clown to do a move. Clown was taking it slow and started by trying to isolate players one by one and killing them. After trying to bow the group for a little, Clown splashed himself with potions and started attacking all of them at once. After killing 10 of them, he left. Everyone thought it was done, until he started striking back even harder. Clown was not giving them a break, going for everyone with iron armors and killing the weak players first. Every time a player was alone and separated from the main group, he would instantly focus this person and kill them before they could get help. players were escaping, but killing as many as he could now was the priority. It was a massacre. The players were nowhere ready to face Clown. After he killed around half of them, Clown headed for the beacon and destroyed it. All the remaining players escaped from the base and hid somewhere on the map. While all of that was happening, their leader Amir just ran away and hid underground while everyone was getting killed, scared for his life. After waiting for a couple of minutes, the players started gathering back at the base. Amir hopped on a stage and started giving instructions on what to do next, but everyone's eyes were filled with disappointment.
Because we now have, we have a lot of time. We're able to gear up ASAP,
Amir.
okay?
Amir,
yes, Conquest.
you've had enough.
Get down.
Step down, bro.
Okay.
Just step down, bro. Do yourself a favor.
It's been good. It's been good.
Alright, guys. I'm sorry this had to be this way, but we're clearly failing at what we need to do. To survive, we need to stay together. But one thing that we need to absolutely do to survive is we cannot face Clown yet. We need you guys to protect your own lives, and that's the most important part. We need to get you all sacked. We're gonna have a group of miners. We're gonna go down to the caves and get as many diamonds as we can. We need the most people with full diamond.
The people didn't trust in Amir anymore. Gongcast yesterday was set on taking it slow and enjoying his time with his friends. Clown killed all of them. He had no choice anymore. He had to take revenge. He took over and started organizing the players. For some reason, they all listened to him and started following him across the map to the third village where they were planning on building a new base and re-gear. When they arrived to the village, they realized that Clown had already made it there before them and killed every villager that was left. But he was already low on resources and decided to head back to his base. The players were demoralized. Their base had been destroyed and they all dropped to 8 hearts due to Clown destroying the beacon. There was no time to lose. Gonkas himself started placing blocks to build a wall around the village. Quickly everyone got to work, turning this place into a fortress. Miraculously, 2 of the villagers were left alive and the players weren't counting on that to get protection 4 books for their armors, giving them a fighting chance against Clown.
We arrived to this village 5 minutes ago. Look at what we have. We already have a wall. We have villagers. We have a united group, and that's what matters. We are building ourselves up from the ground, and you can't bury what comes from the dirt. Clown ain't got nothing on us, people, bro. We got this shit, bro. Alright. Okay.
Gonkas had remotivated the troops. Everyone had their own thing to do. A group was trading with villagers, others were building the fort, some were mining for resources or watching over the walls in case Clown was around. Back at Clown's base, he was making new potions and re-gearing himself for tomorrow, while my girlfriend was making his base look more pretty.
They're cluttering my base.
Come on, it's so much nicer. What are you talking about?
Practical base.
Why did you build this in his base?
It was so sad.
Yeah, I can.
Nati, this is going in the video. Do you want to say something to the viewers?
Okay.
No.
Okay,
Thank you.
Why not?
Okay.
Oh no, I want to say something actually. Please like.
Come on, you can't not press the like button now. Clown kept on getting items for the next 10 minutes and the players fought a raid for some reason. Right after that, the server was closed for the day. At the start of the third day, there was no time to lose. Gonkas organized everyone right away before they even logged into the server. Everyone was separated into small groups, so Clown couldn't take all of them at once and had more chances of survival. They all had different tasks. Some of them went mining, some stayed back with the villagers, and others went looking for another village. This group, directed by Logical Plus, headed towards the only village they haven't visited yet, not knowing that Clown's base was right under it.
Good try, dude.
Logical died, but he managed to hold Clown long enough for all his friends to escape. Clown had no time to lose today. Right away he headed back to the village base of the players, knowing where it was from yesterday. When he arrived, the watchout saw him coming from the top of the tower. He jumped down and alerted all the players inside the walls. He went inside and killed the remaining villagers, then killed whoever was still around the village.
Oh, he's right there.
I found a horse. Oh shit! ClownPierce has a.
Yeah. Damn, you had to pop the string? Come on.
You're reading a lot of gapples, bro.
Bro. I've been lagging for like 40 minutes. I get on and this is what I did, bro. Come on. Oh, I'm dead. GG's.
Clown was out for blood. Gonkas knew that being separated is gaining all of them a bit of time, but if Clown finds any of those groups, they would have not a single fighting chance against him. Clown had so much fighting gear on him. He had prepared himself perfectly on the first day. The players couldn't catch up with the amount of gear he had. It was too late now. They had to figure out something else. Gonkas started messaging the players in charge of the small groups. They all gathered at a specific location. When they all got there, Gonkas explained the plan.
Apparently, this is the gear we have. I don't think we're getting any more than this unless we go mining again and get a shit ton of XP. I think we have a couple of us, a small group of elite players, do a trap. That while that small elite group players make a trap, we're gonna have another elite group players purely dedicated for PvP. I don't mean we go towards Clown, I mean we stall for time using those people. I'm probably gonna be included anyway.
It was very specific. They had to fight Clown, but the right way this time. All at once, supporting each other in battle. Their advantage here is the numbers, and they had to take advantage of that. Fighting isn't the only thing they were relying on. A small group of players were going to go somewhere a little far and build a trap, where they would try to lure Clown and trap him as a last result if killing him didn't work. All the players started heading to the chosen location for the trap, but what they didn't know is that Clown has been scouting the map looking for them for the past 40 minutes, and he was about to find all of them.
Close by, really.
We know where it is. We know that it's there in the
Shit. Okay, we bail. We go straight northeast.
They were all on top of a hill when they saw Clown in the distance. One courageous player started fighting him alone to gain time for all his friends and the rest of the group to run away. They had gotten away, but they couldn't run forever. Gonkas knew that Clown would catch up eventually. Not everyone had horses, and Clown had a horse, so they couldn't run fast enough to outrun him. They decided to separate. The trap builders started heading to a new location to build a trap, and the rest were going to stay back and fight Clown.
Okay, guys, I know this looks hopeless. We've been through a lot. It's looked dim. This is the dimmest it's looked so far. Even I am like starting to lose hope. There's only one thing we can do. The only thing we should have done from the beginning. We just need to kill that guy, bro. This is what we've been working towards all this time. It is now or never, guys. This is our last stand. At this point, if we lose, everybody loses. And we need to get this shit right. Guys, I'm gonna have to ask you this. I did not want to ask you this yesterday or the day before. I need you guys to lay down your lives for me. We're gonna need to get Clown 6 feet under.
Galaxy, don't run away, bro. I'm done running. I'm done running.
Wait, guys, Clown's here. Get positions.
Get the Clown.
Get him. Don't let him get on a horse.
What did we say about horses?
This fight wasn't as easy for Clown. He couldn't isolate players and get them out. They knew what they were doing. They had each other's back.
I love pearls.
He's crawling. Everyone group up.
He's gotta be low. He's gotta be armored real low.
He's running.
I know I've been narrating the side of the players from the start, but despite the incredible pressure that Clown was taking, the numbers of players, he knew exactly when to retreat and when to push. He was holding his ground.
Nah, he ain't killing me today, boys. Not today.
Mid-fight, Clown realized that Gongas was the player coordinating and organizing them. Instead of going for other players, he decided to focus him. Clown managed to focus Gongas enough for him to run out of golden apples, but fortunately, his friends managed to give him more in the middle of the battle.
Oh my goodness.
I go 2-shot.
Oh, he's pulling this way,
Clown was starting to run low on resources and decided to pearl away and leave.
You see what we can do when we work together now. Clown has got nothing on us. Absolutely nothing. Even if we lost some people along the way, some good men, we had him on the ropes. On the ropes. He was inches away from death.
The players were remotivated. Yesterday, Clown had massacred them. Today, they pushed him back. They all gathered around a campfire before the session ended. Day 4. Only 30 players were left alive. Clown had a little harder time fighting the players yesterday. He knew he had to prepare well before taking the rest of them, as only the best PvPers were left alive. The players still had the same plan. Two of them, Hexif and Gestacutioner, were underground building a trap that they were planning to use as a last resort against Clown.
So this is what we're calling the Wiggler. It's gonna shove Clown back and forth, and he won't be able to break because it's resetting his breaking speed. We have armor stands inside the pistons. You can't break the piston. You can't ender pearl out because you fall back down because the pistons. It's just the way I set it up.
The players told me how it works on a call before the session, but to make it short, it consists in making Clown follow one of them and act like they are trying to escape by hiding underground. The running player will dig into the trap, hoping that Clown follows him down. This is where the trap triggers, and it traps Clown inside it. If it works, they will be able to hit him and he won't be able to escape. Today is the last day of the event, so Clown was given a compass item that allows him to track the closest player to him at all time to prevent players from hiding forever. The players knew that. Gonkas gathered everyone near the Blaze Tower, knowing it would be better to be ready for him than for him to come and take them by surprise.
Today, we lay down our lives. But does that mean that life has no meaning? It does not.
Gonkas gave all the players a last speech and they all began to wait. Soon enough, Clown arrived and he was ready to kill.
He pearls! He already has strength, gang. We're gonna do this again? We're gonna do this again? Oh! He deals damage!
I got you guys.
I am not your...
The players were organized, they didn't attack him all at once. They were letting a couple players hit him together to minimize friendly fire, while the rest were assisting from the sides.
Oh!
Sorry guys, my aim is bad.
No matter how hard it looked, Gonkas was not giving up. He kept on fighting more and more until... Once their leader was dead, the players' morale was down, but they did not give up. Everything they have done until now, it couldn't be for nothing. They kept on fighting with all they got.
ClownPierce.
Clown is getting kill after kill while taking no risks. Every time he needed more items, he pearled away, took it out of his shulkers, and headed back in.
Yeah, man, he's behind us.
No! No, Jake. How dare you kill my goat? How dare you kill my goats? My bad.
Crit after crit, cobweb after cobweb. The last players were the best of them and they were a lot harder to kill for Clown. But from the start, he had only one mission and one mission only. Kill those 100 players and nothing was about to stop him.
Where's the horse now, sucker? Chill out, bro. Is the horse gonna save you? It's not!
Clown killed all the fighters. Everyone was dead. Only a couple players were left scattered all around the map. The trap though was still in place. With a little bit of chance, if Clown is not careful enough, it could work. Clown used his compass and made his way to Hexif, who was positioned to look like he was doing something else. Clown rolled to get him when Hexif started mining to lure Clown in the trap. Unfortunately for them, Clown just killed Hexif quick enough and didn't follow him into the desired location.
How did you know the trap was
How
there?
did I know? Because it was sus as fuck.
Bro, did he fumble it or just go to...
Sorry, I'm not risking another trap while we talk.
After that, Clown used his compass to hunt down the remaining players, one by one.
Oh, hi, wait, can we talk real quick? Like, genuinely? Like, I was gonna play, like, music, and there's, like, nothing. You can just fucking kill me, man. I don't fucking care anymore. Just fucking do it. This is, like, the most slot-filled event ever. Do it! Look at me! Do it! Do it!
Man,
Do it!
what happened to you?
Alright, thanks. You just wanna...
GG.
Hey.
You been here the whole time?
Yep, the whole time. Well, the last 5 minutes. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Take off your armor,
yeah,
close your eyes, and think of happy people.
Yeah. Hey, let's cast him back on sword and shame.
That's 100 players!
That's all of them.
GG. Yeah.
Look at
that's
this.
Everybody.
You standing in the ruins of where they started.
Yeah.
Clown did it. Before this challenge, I was talking about it with my friends and we were talking about how absurd that is. 1 player versus 100. Those odds just looked insane. Anyone else would have gotten killed in those fights, but Clown managed to do it. By well preparing, skills, and having the appropriate strategies, he managed to kill all of those players. Good job, ClownPierce. It seems
Thank
like
you,
you're in fact the deadliest player on this Minecraft SMP. There is no one left.
Yeah. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead and I'm alive. Killing is a privilege for those who live.
What I like about Clown is that no matter how insane this challenge looked, he never fell out of focus, always stayed confident, and never gave up. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. My videos take ages for me to make and that helps a lot. Clown, thanks a lot for accepting my stupid challenge. And on this, it was Ray. I'll see you next time. You wanna try 200 next time?
Don't start talking about more after
More players.
I'm so down. I'm ready.